What's up, everybody? So I'm recording this to give an overview of the web presence pyramid. Biggest thing reason for creating this is I talked to a lot of business owners and internal teams who ask questions. Should we be on TikTok? Should we have an AI chatbot? What's the next big social thing? And what can we do with our website that's different? For the most part, a lot of these companies, they haven't taken care of the foundational steps. I wanted to put together a hierarchy of each of these different things that have to be done in order to really go on to those next things, those bright and shiny objects that we all tend to want to go after. One of the main things is fast, secure hosting. A lot of clients or people I talk to in general are on WordPress, Shop, Wix, Squarespace, and all of those can have pretty fine options. I think one of the limitations when it comes to WordPress, especially, is there's a very big variance in web hosting quality. I personally always recommend WP Engine. They have different plans depending on your budget, and a lot of really good agencies use WP Engines. Pretty common when talking with someone who we aren't currently working with, they're already on WP Engine or Flywheel, which is also owned by WP Engine. And there's plenty to watch out for. It really depends. You do get what you pay for sure. With that being said, there are some affordable ones where you can still perform pretty well. Mobile optimization, I mean, that goes without saying, but I still see it a lot. It's actually shocking how often I see it. And then page speed optimization is another thing that's really important. Core Web Vitals has been around for quite a while, making sure your site loads fast, all those different things. And then on-page and technical SEO, essentially making sure your site's being indexed. You have your sitemap, your robot.txt file. Moving on over to the second layer, you've got your conversion essentials. Essentially, once you've taken care of that infrastructure, now you're up the ante a little bit and go into some of the bigger things. So you've got essentially want to capture attention and action and traffic that's not wasted. So having clear call to actions, lead forms, phone numbers, and key areas, all those different things that you want to have. You want to have above the fold value propositions and conversion tracking and analytics setup. All these things are really key. Conversion tracking and analytics setup. This, I would say, could even go in the base layer, but one of the reasons why we put it in the second layer is because that can be a little bit, and your Google Analytics is going to be set up in your base layer no matter what. It's just super easy to set up, but essentially having really good conversion tracking is a step above what I would consider the base layer. And then content and SEO, you can't convert what you don't attract. So local and service-based SEO pages, but all, and also I think it kind of shows that like, hey, we're not just, going to sell you some kind of consultation and try and rope you in that way. So it's just kind of trying to establish trust however you can. Top layer, growth optimizers. So turn a good site into a lead machine. A/B testing, call to actions, and landing pages. So like think of this as like you're really testing out. You've kind of got everything established, and now you're A/B testing different things and trying to figure out really what works and what doesn't with your user base. And then retargeting ads would be like meta ads and stuff of that nature. And your email automation would be like kind of automating your lead flow. And CRM integration would be putting together your sales pipeline, and marketing automation would be essentially trickling down all that into emails and SMS text messages. So like there's a really great experience when someone contacts you and reaches out. So you're not dropping the ball anywhere. So and advanced tracking and CRO reporting would essentially be, kind of reporting on all of that and just kind of building your whole entire ecosystem. And that is essentially how you build out your web presence blueprint. And that's like basically it, right? So just kind of figuring out all these different layers, 5 different layers of building together your web presence. And I like to say, lay the bricks, lay the foundation before you go out and focus on those AI chatbots. You focus on things that aren't really going to move the needle for your business. And I know it's crazy to say in today's AI world, but really you got to focus on some of the stuff that's tried and true, and then kind of work your way up into the things that are kind of different and unique. And that's not to say we can't use AI, we can't do some of these things, but your first priority should really be kind of establishing all of these things. So if you need help, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks.